The food's great, but I guess it wouldn't be the only reason I'd come back. Oh? The library is awesome! I've never seen so many books in one place. Alright, when I said last episode that that was a terrible line to use, I didn't think you'd follow it up with something as oblivious as that. Eric's very proud of that collection. You seem to know him pretty well. I guess you could say that. Is he like your long-lost brother or something? Your brother you don't get along with. That'd be amazing. Are the two of you friends? I wouldn't say that. You're brothers, aren't you? Are you his crazy stalker then? Oh, I know. He was your idol, so you joined the film industry to be close with him and absorbed all the info... Theory rejected. Then maybe... Didn't you want to go to the bakery? Yes. We quickly made our way to the bakery. Is this place ever not busy? It's famous. Of course it's not. Allow me to make this purchase. It should save us some time. Before I could say anything, he had already headed into the crowd. He emerged a few minutes later with the bags of goodies. Never let someone else buy stuff for you, because you might want to be a fat fecker, like I would be in this situation, and the other person might not want to be, so they don't buy as much. See, whenever you're staying at someone else's house, always just remember to bring your own food. They will never have enough. That was quick. It's a skill. Getting through crowds? Well, that too, but I meant charming people to let you through. Let's eat before it gets cold. Right, we can go to the Actually, I was hoping to go to the shopping centre to find a gift for a friend of mine. Would you mind if we ate on the way? Not at all. You can tell me about this friend and I could help you search. He just wants to get into my pants. There is no way that any man would say that genuinely. Oh, tell me about your friend in great detail and I'll pretend to listen and give a fuck. That's a great idea. We started walking toward the shopping centre. Is this friend male? No, definitely not. Mira is 100% female. And I take it the two of you are close. Yeah, we are. She's my best friend. She can be a lot to deal with, but I'd never trade her for anyone else. She's impulsive, outgoing, and pretty blunt, but her heart's in the right place. You know, I think she's a lot like you. I wouldn't say that. Are you trying to say he's a female? I'm pretty sure we've nailed on him as a male now. I see. Does she love food as much as you do? No, Mira loves... What Mira loves is making guys squirm. Oh, good. So she's a dominatrix. That is a big leap in logic. No, I think so. Anyway, well, there was that time when... Your friend sounds fun. I'm so glad that the camp can interrupt us. It happens in so many opportune moments. She is. That's why I want to get her an amazing gift. She really wanted to come here. Then we will find the most amazing gift we can. I'll have you know that I'm an excellent shopping companion. Said no man ever. We spent hours going from store to store. Well, no, we didn't. Apparently, we've just ended up in the same place without moving. His eyes haven't even moved. Until we eventually found a gift I was certain Mira would love. It was only while we were back on our way to the car that I realised something. You didn't get anything. On the contrary, I got what I wanted. Oh, dear. What are you talking about? You wanted to come to town, but we spent the entire day doing what I wanted to do. I'm sorry. There are many stereotypes to be had in this conversation. I shall not initiate that one. Don't be. All I wanted was to get away from the mansion a bit. Spending the day with you was just icing. Whoa, it should be the meat of your day, you fuck. I just woke up when the announcement tone rang out. He's early today. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Mr. Eric. He seems cheerful this morning. I'm sure everyone enjoyed yesterday's task. What? Now, after all that running around, I'm certain you'd all like some time to rest and recuperate. Another rest day? I'm not giving you not one, but 2 rest days, that's right. Take today and tomorrow off. Have fun. I'm going back to bed. I spent most of the day just relaxing, but by mid-afternoon I decided it was time to give Mira a call. Fucking hell, bad phone. I pulled out my phone, one of the servants had returned it earlier, and dialed the number I knew off by heart. Sure enough, it was picked up almost as soon as I heard it ringing. Mira, hi, it's David. Sorry for not... Forget about that spill, I'm practically bursting with curiosity here. Well, what do you want to know? Everything. The ceiling in my room is white, the windows are still white, birds have 3 heads and snakes kill people, but other than that, no, it doesn't say any of that. Okay, not everything, the interesting things. The food is delicious. Guys, have you met any guys? Sort of? How'd you sort of meet someone? Turns out the getaway is an elaborate game and no one uses their a game? Yes, we're split into teams of 4. Any guys on your team? 3. Lucky. Any idea who they really are? None whatsoever. Sorry, that was me smashing my head against the desk. Well, you never did... actually hurt. Well, you never did take much interest in famous people. Maybe I can help you figure it out. Maybe. Really? Oh yeah, he's an actor and has black hair. Oh my god, that narrows it down to... 600 people. What really would be is that he's an actor, he's white and has brown hair. Then you're really fucked. That could be anyone from Tom Cruise to Michael J. Fox, for God's sake. In Christopher Lloyd. Wouldn't it be amazing coming to this and Christopher Lloyd as one of the Eternals? I would totally fangirl them. I do have somewhere to be soon, but that can wait. If you're going to have to leave, then I should probably ask about the guy I want to know about the most. Probably. Hey, do you think I look better in a red dress? Or the blue? Blue if you're heading to a party, red if it's a date. Thanks, you're a lifesaver. So, any idea which guy? Yeah, like after all this, I want to know about Mr. Bandages. No! Of course I don't. The Count. The what? That's his game name. The costume is a vampire, so... Have you been letting him suck your blood? I mean... No. I don't even see how that's a euphemism. Just no. Really? So, do you have more to go on than vampire costume? Because, really, that's not a lot. He's a flirty actor. But he's an actor, so he may not be that way in public. He comes from a rich family, but seems down to earth. A lot of actors try to seem that way in front of press. He knows a lot of different things. Most people tend to learn different things. Constantly learning about one thing gets boring. He's witty and... Personality-specific things may not be much help identifying an actor. Any tattoos, piercings? None that I've seen. His hairstyle and colour can be easily changed. He could be wearing contacts and even a wig to make his costume look more authentic. What about his height? He's taller than me. Holy shit, I'm useless! David is actually useless. Most people are, and a lot of others. He's not really tall, but not average height either. This is getting nowhere. Couldn't you find out more? It's kind of hard when everyone is trying to keep their identities a secret. Eric's pretty gung-ho about... Wait, you call him Eric? Is that something I should know? Everyone calls him Eric. Probably because everyone's famous. You're not. They don't know that, so it'd seem weird if I didn't. True. Look, I need to run. I know what I said. I know I said I could wait, but he's sort of been waiting on outside this entire time, so go enjoy yourself. Oh, I will, but I think I'll be enjoying him a bit more. Goodbye, Mira. Good to know she's an easy date, I guess. That's, good to know. Goodbye, Mira. Bye, David. Remember to make the most of it. I will. So we got nowhere. Brilliant. I found myself awake after long after I should have been, only for one reason. I was hungry. I didn't even have the emergency chocolate bar anymore. I guess there's only one thing to do then. I quietly made my way out of the room and down the corridors, trying to remember the exact route the Count had taken from the team room to the kitchen. We're not in costume. Someone's going to tell us off. When I found familiar double doors, I immediately pushed them open and switched on the lights. I quickly began gathering ingredients for my midnight snack. I was so absorbed in the act that I didn't even hear the double doors swing open. Well, that and they were remarkably quiet. You tried to steal my food. I quickly spun around to see Eric standing by the entrance. No, I'm making a midnight snack. With that many ingredients, it's not a snack, it's a 5-course meal. Okay, a midnight meal then. I see. What are you doing up anyway? I couldn't sleep. I love it, it's the Phantom, and he's like, I'm still in costume, but I don't have that side of my mask. Cough. Me too, although I can't sleep because I'm hungry. Are you hungry? I'm probably making too much anyway, so you can eat with me. That reminds me, Edward said that you asked him to eat with you. Edward? Who's he? He was your clue the day before yesterday. Oh, him! Yes, him. Was there any particular reason? I don't like eating alone. See, in that case I would be honoured to eat with you. What? My apologies, I meant eat with you. Oh, in that case, thank you. That didn't say what I think it did it? Hang on. I don't like eating alone? Yeah, I would be honoured to eat you. I just assumed there was a with. That's what you get for reading quickly. Oh, in that case, thank you. I think I should be thanking you. I am, after all, getting a meal out of this. He took a seat at the council while I prepared our meal. I was just putting on the finishing touches when he spoke again. You look very much at home here. I've spent a lot of time in kitchens. I can see that. Yeah, I didn't say what I was doing in kitchens. And done. I placed the plates on the counter. I should hire you. You have too many servants already. Seriously, what do they do when you're not holding some grand event? I'm a very generous employer. As long as my orders are taken care of, they can do what they wish. That's another thing. They follow your orders to a T. I just don't know if I want to be tied down like that. Well, then it's my loss. I ignored his comment and dug in. Well, let's see how this tastes. He took a tentative bite before digging in with gusto. Means like. This is really good. You could put a lot of the world-famous restaurants I've dined to at shame, not to mention give my own cook a run for his money. Now you're just teasing me. He probably is. No, I'm serious. No, he's probably teasing you. Oh, shucks. You didn't have to go that far, but thank you, Eric. Oh, shucks. Yes, that is a normal thing to say. No, David, I should be thanking you for this midnight snack. After a meal this good, there's no way I'll have trouble sleeping. You know my name? Of course I do. It's my duty as host to be aware of all who participate in my games. But the host knows my name! How could that be? So you know I'm nothing special then? On the contrary, I think you're quite special. Your presence has made this game interesting. But I haven't done anything. Then perhaps this is one of your skills. My skills? You mean the cooking? He let out a low chuckle. Yes, the cooking. We both finished our meals and put the plates in the dishwasher. Thanks for eating with me. No, thank you. I quite enjoyed spending time with such a cute Kippy. I don't know what Kippy means, but I'll just pretend he didn't say it and just ignore it. No wonder the girls go crazy for him. And damn right it's better than yours. Good night, David. Good night, Eric. I woke up much later than normal the next day thanks to my midnight snack. Meal. 5-course meal. Big difference. Today's another rest day. I really feel like going out, but I'm not in the mood to laze all day either. I think I'll go check on Mr. Bandages. Do I have to? I'm not too keen. Asked the servant to show me the way to his room. I might have been bored, but I wasn't in the mood to get lost. I entered his room to see the Count already standing next to his bed. Mr. Bandage's eyes flicked to me and he scowled. Not another one. Be nice. Bite me. Is that an offer? I'm cursed, aren't I? That's the only explanation. Am I interrupting something? Yes, you are. Nothing important, I assure you. My rest. Both of you are interrupting my rest. Like I said, nothing important. Mr. Wolf chose that moment to enter the room. Again, probably a bad moment, Mr. Wolf. I guess everyone else thought to check on you too, Mr. Bandages. He let out an exaggerated groan. Why don't you people leave me alone? Because you shouldn't have to be alone when you're sick. What if I want to be alone? Mr. Wolf looked away before changing the subject. I didn't notice before, but this room is much bigger than mine. Naturally. It needs to fit his ego, of course. This is an odd conversation. Any response Mr. Bandages would have given has been cut off by a knock at the door. That must be lunch. Mr. Wolf opened the door and a servant wheeled in a cart with more food than Mr. Bandages can eat, sick or not. So all four of us are just going to sit around and eat his food instead, so he's going to get less than he should do. Oh, Jesus. Well, that's way too much for you to eat alone, so we'll join you. You did this, didn't you? Now, why would I do a thing like that? Oh, okay. So there is actually, enough food for 4. That's fine. Now, why would I do a thing like that? The Count took a plate from the tray, placed some food on it, and handed it to a glaring Mr. Bandages. Then the Count turned to look at us. Isn't anyone else going to eat? Mr. Bandages would... I don't care, this is enough for me. Taking that suspicion, we grabbed a plate and started piling food on. There is secretly a task all along, isn't there? We had just finished eating when the tone for an announcement played. Good day, everyone. It is I, your host. Who do you think we were expecting? It's a good question. I've no idea. People have been complaining about me making changes they wanted. Mind you, so I have come to a few decisions. The next 2 days will be tasks like the original ones. There will no longer be the option of skipping them and receiving points. There will be a rest day, then 2 more tasks. The day after will be our Grand Masquerade Ball, and the winning team will be announced. Christ, this game's a little longer than I thought it was. Those are my terms. I promise they won't be changed and this problem will never come in this event again. That is all, thank you. Jesus. The tone signaling the end of the announcement played. There, aren't you glad? No more skipping. Don't tell me you missed what he... Oh no, I caught that, but there's nothing we... Like hell there isn't. Calm down, this isn't good for your health. How'd you expect me to be calm after that? After what? Eric just laid out the rules. He promised the problem would never come up again. So? Eric would never promise something like that unless he was completely sure of it. And there's only one thing he could be sure it would never happen, by making it impossible. So what you're saying is that he's not going to have any more of these events? Exactly! So we won't be able to come here and spend time like this next year? Forget it, I still haven't won. Mr. Banji stood up and walked towards the door. Where do you think we are going? I'm going to confront Eric. There's no way I'm just going to sit here and do nothing while he... You heard him. His decision has been made. There's nothing we can do. This is getting incredibly dramatic for something which I feel shouldn't be as dramatic as it is.